I feel like
Please.
I'm begging
Here
for
we
money,
go.
but all right.
YouTube. It's the Black Panther 2 week. But more importantly, tonight, it is Muchella who hang with the fellas and hold them hammers birthday. I want
Damn.
everybody to come in
Bring
here and
your
celebrate
hammers
the
up. We gonna
sister's
celebrate
birthday.
tonight, y'all. Bring
Yeah.
it up. Damn.
And so, Moochie, you've been such an integral part of the Life Gains team the last almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And we want to know, what are you thankful for on this day of life celebration that you're doing? You've already done had some drinks tonight. You've grown your YouTube channel. You've started letting people see the personality that I saw, that I said, Moochie, this is why you need to be on YouTube. So what are you reflecting on this birthday tonight?
You know what I'm reflecting on? I'm gonna say it like this. When I came on here on a fluke.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all know my story. I got injured at work and I couldn't walk because of my injuries. And I was always listening to Lamont, but it was this time where I was in the comments and talking. And then at this time, 4 years ago, Lamont used to have a call-in thing when power was on. And we used to call in. I said, I'm gonna try calling in. And I called in and I started talking, and me and him hit it off. And then next thing you know, I was on the panel. It turned into one day turned into a week, and then it was a reoccurring thing where I became a part of Lamont and Larry. And I'm so thankful and appreciative of all the people that I met through YouTube. And it became like my little community. And I'm just overwhelmed with the response, because soon as I think about quitting and giving up and stopping doing this because I get frustrated, I get somebody that loves my videos, and that gives me like, all right, let me get myself up, dust myself off, and keep it moving and put this content out. So I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers on Lamont's channel, on Nita's channel. I met Nita through Lamont, and she basically showed me things and took me under her wing because I'm not very tech savvy, and I learned a lot. And Miss K, Larry, I would call him for tech questions, and he was right there to help me when I was ready to start setting my stuff up. Lamont, Nita, and a lot of people helped me, and different people along the way. So I felt like I wanted to give the love back, that I wanted to reciprocate that to other people, like how you guys gave me a leg up.
And you've been doing it ever since. And I can't imagine YouTube nowadays without Moochie. Moochie is that impactful. She's the heart and soul of any community she decides to plant herself in. And on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate this queen. That is her cash app. Anything that you was thinking about sending to me, please send it to this sister. Her cash app link is right there. And Nita the Diva is in the building, another one of the anchors to this community. YouTube has been blessed, Moochie, by your presence. And we want to say happy birthday and continue to bless YouTube with all that you do. It is your night. Happy birthday, my sister.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And we do know that Moochie is going to be blessing us with some Black Panther reviews this week. I think Nita's going to be blessing us too.
Yes.
So, ladies, if I may, on Moochie's birthday, I want to get us to take a look at the final trailer that they cut for it. And I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions. Are you going to cry? I'm sure you are. I'm probably going to shed a tear too.
Oh.
And just really wrap it up and just see how we feel going into this big weekend. Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Let me see here. And it is a Lord have mercy,
I'm
folks.
looking forward to that.
Bruh. This is gonna be heavy in the streets, my people. This is gonna be heavy in them streets. Again, if you're just joining us, it is the homegirl Muchella's birthday. She is a landmark, a honored treasure to the YouTube community. Send the sister some super chat money. Right there is her link for Cash App. I'm gonna start with you, Moochie. I got a couple of questions for you. Is this going to be the biggest movie of this year? And will you cry this weekend when they do the remembrance of T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman?
I am. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm trying to go to the matinee to check it out. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I want to see what they're going to do, because we will also worry, because I hope even though they're deciding not to bring to add a new Black Panther, I'm hoping they change their mind with that. But I want to see what direction they're going in with this.
Nita, how do you feel? You think it's going to be the biggest movie of the year, and are you going to shed a tear when they get to the part about Chadwick?
Absolutely. You know, Black people, we are going to show up and show out for our Black Panther. We are. They are doing a lot with this movie. This movie is almost 3 hours long.
Wow.
And they are doing a lot. You could tell by the trailer, it's so many different angles, so many different things they have to touch on, with the memorial with him, with the enemy coming, introducing the new Black Panther. And I don't even think it's only going to be one. I think there are going to be multiple Black Panthers. Spoiler alert, I don't know nothing. So I'm just saying. That's just my prediction, that since the multiverse is open, I'm thinking, because I'm here with E-Man. I'm here with recast T'Challa. That's what I wanted.
Me too.
That was my stance or whatever. But, you know, I'm definitely going to cry. It don't take much for the girls to cry. So I'm definitely going to have some thug tears. And so, yeah, we in there on Thursday at 3:00. So me and Kevin. So hopefully I can get my review out on Thursday, if I can get myself together, because I anticipate me being very emotional.
Gotcha. Some of the things Nita said are going to for sure happen. Now, the two Black Panthers, I don't know about that, but Nita mentioned that the movie is almost 3 hours long, and for good reason. One of T'Challa's greatest allies and nemesis was Namor, and you have to have a good amount of time to introduce a character who is a cornerstone of Marvel. Namor the Submariner is basically Marvel's equivalent to Aquaman, only he's more powerful than Aquaman. And they're going to also be introducing Namor in the MCU as a mutant. And I even, in this trailer, you heard them mentioning that Namor and his people are wearing vibranium. Now, that's not something that happened in the comics originally, but they're adding that to the story. Shuri is going to become the Black Panther, which did happen in the comics, but they're also introducing another female lead hero, Ironheart, who has got a Tony Stark suit, and she was smarter than Tony Stark. She invented her own Iron Man suit and was 3 times smarter than Tony Stark, and wound up working with Tony Stark in the comics. So you're going to bring in her, and you still have the villain that is a shark, and I won't mention his name because I don't want to spoil it, that is also supposed to be in this thing too, that's pitting these two forces together. I am of the recast T'Challa. Just because the man who embodied the role died does not mean you get rid of the character. And as I just said, T'Challa and Namor are cornerstones to the MCU. They are members of the original Illuminati. And we know that they're going to a World War Hulk story, so I can't wait to see it. Here's my schedule. I'm going to be seeing this thing every night from Thursday through Sunday. I'm going to be having reviews with some of my favorite people on God's planet of Earth. And I can't wait to this weekend. I'm supposed to be doing a comic hosting thing one day this week.
Wow.
Kind of set the mood right, get everybody hyped up. And I can't wait to get it. And I can't wait to see everybody's take and review. Next Monday, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably going to be on this channel, Black Panther review for all of my panelists that go and see it. You know these two are going to see it. So you know it's going to be live in here. But one thing I want to ask these ladies before we go to the next trailer and talk about it. Do you feel like 3 hours, and I'll start with you on this one, Nita. Do you feel like 3 hours is too much, or are you happy that they decided to do 3 hours to make sure everything can be included?
Just because of what they're trying to do, I think we have to do that. I think we have to let it breathe. You cannot rush this story when you're trying to talk about, you're trying to memorialize Chadwick and i.e. Black Panther, both the character and the man. So you can't rush that. Those beats, those emotional beats have to breathe. So I'm on board for the 3 hours. I really wish they would have just recasted it, but who knows? I think it might be some kind of compromise down the road. We're going to cross our fingers and hope.
Absolutely. And Nita, don't worry. We're going to get another one. The multiverse is wide open. We are going to get another T'Challa. Don't sweat that. And ladies and gentlemen, joining this group tonight with the silky smooth hair. I mean, man, that stuff looking good, y'all.
Long and luxurious.
I know. I mean, that's $5 hair right there is Monique Nicole.
I call it my stripper hair.
Woo.
Oh. I know what that means. That means when the hair is that long, she uses it to cover things up when she's butterball naked. And when she really wants you to come out that pocket, she flick it on back. Flick it on back.
That is the sexy. I used to do that when I was younger.
Oh my goodness.
Let it cover the nipples.
Oh my God.
That's the alcohol talking. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my God. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, Moochie. Turn up. It is your birthday. Have all the fun you want.
Thank you. Ew.
So
we did a little pre-gaming when you came out, right?
What's you, a Scorpio?
Yes, I am.
Scorpios,
yes,
baby.
I am.
Watch out now, them Scorpios, they'll sting you right in the hind parts. You gotta keep an eye on them. So, Monique, how you feeling about Black Panther 2? I asked you the same question I asked the ladies. Do you think this is going to be the biggest movie of the year? And are you going to shed some tears when they get to the part of remembering T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman?
I'm definitely going to cry. Like, I almost cried during the trailer. So I'm definitely going to shed a tear. I was a big fan of his, and just the way he went out was, it's just sad, very unexpected. And I would have loved to seen him in the sequel. It's sad. I know it was hard for the cast. It's a weird thing to kind of move on to something knowing that this person that was so pivotal, is missing. So shout out to the cast and crew, for getting through this. Definitely excited though. I'm definitely excited for it. I'm going to see it on Friday. Tickets already purchased, so I'm excited.
You see, I got on my hat. I got on the old shirt. I got the new gear. Now I got me some African gear. I'm going to be unveiling at one of these showings I'm going to be doing this week. It's going to be lit, and I can't wait till we get back and talk about everything that's going to happen next Monday. Ladies, I gotta laugh. There's some other shows coming out this year, and one of these shows stars the former star of Power, Amari Hardwick. He's going to be on a football show, somewhat written by Marisai Martin, who is a fantastic young talent, one of my favorite young talents in Hollywood. But here's been the issue with Amari. He's been struggling since he left Power, and he left Power, they say, not on the best terms. And he left Power because he didn't want to get typecast as that being the only thing he can do, because he's a classical trained actor, played football in college, went to acting school, and done some Broadway. So he wants to expand his palette and show people what he can really do. But that has not led to a lot of success for him post-Power. So we're going to take a look at this trailer. The show comes out in November, and see what you guys think, and let me know if you're going to watch it. Here we go, entitled Fantasy Football by Paramount.
I've lived in 7 cities before my 16th birthday. All because my football star dad is fumbling away his career.
Ooh, you know, at your age, it's not even about finishing first. It's about finishing it all.
Maybe start thinking about what life might look like after football.
Whoa. Welcome to my wonderland.
The whole team's in my theater playing Madden.
She's mean on that Madden.
Oh, yeah? Oh, she must be playing as me. What about you? What's your rating?
He's a 67.
That's tough.
He gave me a copy of his Madden.
And he signed it. This game is not coming into my house.
Outside, inside, we don't stop.
All eyes are on Bobby Coleman.
Let's get that rating up.
Yeah. I'm so gifted, prolific.
The game has some sort of power over me.
Up, down, left, or right, it doesn't matter.
Oh, what a move! I need you to make sure I'm at my absolute best this Sunday.
This Sunday?
You got somewhere more important to be? Hey,
Hi.
I got a shot at the Super Bowl. What is the secret?
Playing a lot of Madden.
It ain't that funny.
Whoa, what is he doing? Some questionable dance moves.
He went from rickety old man to some kind of superhero overnight.
How did you pull that off?
Couldn't do it without the support of my family.
They just started supporting you, huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Let's take it up a notch.
Now, before we get into Moochie, check your Cash App link. Did you get that straight?
I know I just changed it. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Look, let me just acknowledge that I had a couple of drinks. They took me out for dinner, and I had a couple of drinks, and the bartender was heavy-handed, and so I got heavy-handed. Okay? So, I'm kind of right. I'm having a good time, and I apologize. It's Moochie, Moochie, the $ before the M, 754. All right? Sorry about that, y'all.
Moochie, you good, man. You good. Let that hammer flow.
I done had some margaritas, and they done hit it. They done, made it real heavy, y'all.
Hey, what is Monday for, Moochie, if it's not for a margarita? Monday margarita on Moochie birthday. That's what we got.
I know. And they was like, hey.
So, Moochie, what do you think about fantasy football? Look like the premise is Amari Hardwick is a NFL star who's run off most of his last leg. The daughter is nice on them Madden sticks. And somehow, some way, some Final Fantasy magic gets between her stick and the daddy, and she can control her daddy on the real football field. Any interest in seeing that? How you feeling? Produced by Marisol Martin and LeBron James. What you think?
I would want to see that. This is a fun movie for the kids. This is something I would want to see. Want to take my nephews to. So I'm here for it. I would want to see. He's not doing the same thing. He's being a dad, a good dad. We're seeing him in a good light. So, hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah. And for those that want to see it, it's out on Paramount November the 25th, right around Thanksgiving. If you got the Paramount app, have yourself some fun and check it out. Monique Nicole, how you feeling about Amari Hardwick stepping in a different role and being the lead in this thing along with Kelly Rowland and Marisol Martin? Talk to me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'll definitely watch this. I like movies like this. You know what I mean? Something lighthearted, fun. And I've seen him already in a similar role. He played in Tyler Perry's Nobody's Fool with Tiffany Haddish. And forget the other girl's name. Tika Sumpter. So I've already seen him in that. He does pretty good actually in these like funny, lighthearted roles as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely watch it.
Okay. Nita the Diva.
Yeah.
Does this spark the ingenuity and your curiosity on the inside of the Dita's brain to see this? Are you going to be taking a look at Amari Hart in a different light?
Hell yeah. I'll look at him any kind of way. I'll look at him any kind of way he want to present
everything tonight. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, my Lord. Have mercy.
Any kind of light, baby. Lights on, lights off, no lights, dim light.
Yes. But no, this is a perfect holiday movie. I love the fact that Marseille and I've been seeing Kelly Rowland. I watched her in a movie just this weekend. I can't remember what it was, but I saw her play. So I like that she's getting different acting roles, and I'm happy for Omari because I think he really wanted to get away from that power persona. And I'm happy that hasn't been typecasted and he's been able to kind of flourish and move into different roles and, just kind of spread his little acting chops and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I'm going to look at him either way.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, go ahead. I
almost feel like he wants to go back to these type of movies like he did before. You know what I mean? I just think he wants more variety, which he did actually have before he did Power. You know what I mean? Tyler Perry stuff. He was in oh my gosh, why am I forgetting it right when I think about it? For Color Girls, and just different. I think he wants to just go back to more of a variety, which I definitely respect.
Power was very, very powerful. It was, it kind of overshadowed his whole career almost. Yeah. But like you said, he was doing a lot of stuff. He was doing a lot of different stuff. So
he was doing Broadway. I mean, the dude can act his ass off, man. Like, don't get it twisted now.
Right. Isn't he a writer or a singer, rapper, right?
Yeah, he can sing. Yeah, and he do poetry.
He's a spoken word artist too. Yeah. He had a show actually that was doing spoken word on BET. It was a pretty good show. Oh, okay. And he has a podcast also.
Yep. He's doing this thing, man. He's doing this thing, and I'm definitely gonna check it out. That's the kind of thing you can sit down with your kids and watch and just let them revel at Black excellence. And so I will have Elle for her 10 minutes where she can calm down and not be running around talking about Daddy be the dinosaur. And see how she likes it. Give her a chance to see us present it in our best light, have some fun. And I think it's going to be a fun role and something good for people to watch during Thanksgiving when they're done watching their football and all that. Folks in the comments, let me know. Y'all going to go see Amari Hart, your favorite guy known as Ghost, in the Paramount movie Fantasy Football. November 25th is out on Paramount. So, are you guys familiar with Brian Tyree Henry?
Yes, from Atlanta.
Yes, ATL. It is.
Let me look up his face.
He is going to play. He's going to play leading role with a young lady who has came out of her shell and made a whole lot of political stances here recently because she's sick of this mess going on in America. Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree Henry are leading a role on a show that just dropped on Apple Plus November the 4th called Causeway. Let's take a look at the trailer and let's see what you ladies think about this and see if it's worth going to Apple Plus and taking a look. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, you good? Hey, look, if it get dark now, you just ride it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
All right, what's dark?
Being back here.
You don't got love for this city?
It's not the city.
Then what is it?
looks like Brian Tyree in this role is an underpaid therapist for someone who is going through trauma and pain. He's not getting enough checks to handle this white woman. But in any event, whenever all else fails, you run to the black man who's going to hug you in the pool of baptism. So I'll give this one to the birthday girl first. Birthday girl's choice. Are you going to see Causeway with Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree on Apple Plus? Came out last Friday.
I don't know. I mean, I might have to check it out and give a look-see and see what it's about.
Mm-hmm. A little look-see?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It didn't. Nothing really grabbed me right yet in the beginning, but I do like Jennifer Lawrence.
Right.
Okay. What about you, Mrs. Monique Nicole? Where's that flirking?
Taking a nap.
Oh, he's part of the show now.
He's taking his evening nap.
Okay.
Well, I'm a big fan of Jennifer Lawrence, but I have to agree with Moochie. Nothing in the trailer like grabbed me where I was like, oh my God. Now I do want to know what her trauma is from. I'm curious, but I'm not like, ooh, I really want to know. I'm just like, I'm a little curious, but I'm not like,
So this is going to be one of those back of the wallet credit cards. I mean, you pull it out and use it if you need to type movies.
Yeah, it's just like if I'm having a boring day and I might. But then again, sometimes the trailers don't do the movie justice. I've also experienced that several times. Mm-hmm. So I might be, contradicting myself, but we'll see.
Okay. Anita the Diva, you have really been getting your thespian on the last couple of years, working that craft, making inroads and reviewing film. This looks like an independent joint. How do you feel about it, Nita? Oh my Lord, have mercy. Somebody hit an alarm clock. I think she fell asleep.
And I'm bored. I'm asleep and I'm bored. I'm sorry.
I thought I was the only one. I was trying to be polite.
Yeah, no, you're not the only one.
Listen, the actors and the studio is the only thing that's saving me for this because it's coming on. I'm not going to go to the movies to see it because I will be asleep in the chair. So I'm going to watch it on Apple TV, of course, so I can get a review out. But I do like Brian Tyree Henry, and I do like Jennifer Lawrence, and I love A24. A24 is one of those studios. Y'all have to watch their movies. Their movies are movies that bigger studios won't take risk on. So you get those precious gems, those gems of movies that you just wouldn't normally see. And so I'm always going to bet on A24. And so I'm still going to see it.
Okay.
Oh man. See, that's what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. When you're talking to a professional reviewer, they know the ins and the outs, and she hit the nail right on the head. I'm going to support them because of that studio. That studio is actually talking to me about some things. And I didn't know that they was the kind of studio
we all have to watch it then.
Yeah, we all.
You don't have to.
We all gotta watch it then.
You don't have to. You don't have to. But Nita hit the nail on the head. They are willing to take risks on projects that big studios won't, with certain, if you have certain things in place so that they can feel like they're going to have a return on that money. So I guess their certain thing was Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree. I think those were the two certain things that made them put this film out.
Yeah.
And I am a big fan of Jennifer Lawrence and her political stances. I'm a big fan of Brian Tyree and his career and the studio, as Nita mentioned. So I'm going to give it a go. It's the type of thing I can watch when I'm on an airplane, flying somewhere that might take me 2-3 hours, and give an honest review, because we do need, honestly, more studios that are willing to take a risk on a project that might not be done by a big studio. And for that, when I saw that that's who was doing, I said, I'm automatically going to have to look at it, review it, because we don't have enough of that in Hollywood right now. We could definitely use more of that. So I'll give it a go. I'll shout out Apple Plus for bringing us this stuff, and A24. Hey, y'all might be pleasantly surprised. You might be.
Yeah, they should have put if you look at Tamika's comment, she said that she's supposed to have a brain injury coming back from Afghanistan. Well, they should have put that in the trailer.
I ain't getting on nothing.
No,
Yeah.
they I'm sorry.
I feel like they didn't put that in there because what they did was try to display to you guys her trauma through that trailer and her going back and forth with David Tyree. I picked up on that. Everybody in this panel picked up on that. Monique did. Everybody picked up on that. But what we didn't know, which is what Monique asked, I want to know what is her trauma. And so maybe that's the carrot that they're trying to get people to come see the movie for is what is her trauma? Why is she behaving like this? You know, what has got her to the point where it looks like she has no friends? The only one who is even listening to her is a black dude in a pool.
Well, you know, this is the teaser trailer. So it may be another one coming out. It may be another one coming out.
Okay.
Right.
When is this supposed to drop? When is it supposed to come out?
It came out Friday, this past Friday.
Oh, no. Well, we ain't gonna get no more trailers if it already came out.
Yeah, it came out Friday.
Oh, well, let me go. I'm gonna look at it tonight.
Oh, you gonna look at it for real, Nita?
Yeah, I got Apple.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Apple, so I'm gonna check it out too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out too. Like I said, a lot of our subscribers might not know the inner workings of Hollywood, and I'm going through learning the process. And Nita just hit the nail on the head. Nita is a professional reviewer. There's not enough studios making riskier content that could be put out by minorities, could be put out by people in the LGBT community, could be put out by a new screenwriter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. And this particular studio is willing to do it because they've had great success doing it. So if you guys get a chance, check it out, see what you think, and then come back and let us know.
And maybe Google A24 studio movies and just try if you have like Showtime or if you have HBO, if you have the different platforms and you see an A24 movie that you might want to check out, maybe check it out so you can see for yourself.
Right, definitely. You would be pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
You'd be pleasantly surprised. Because I've seen Nita has reviewed a couple of their movies. So when you're done watching them, when you're done watching, go check out her reviews so she can sync things up that you might have missed in the movie. So go check them out. This stuff.
All right.
Last thing I got for you ladies is a young lady that I really, really hold near and dear to my heart. I'll put this up. Monique Nicole, say her name.
Oh, Amanda Seals.
Amanda Seals. She was on The View. She left.
Oh, I missed it. Okay.
She is real good at comedy. She has a certain political predilection that I support.
No, Lamont, she was on The Real, right?
The Real, excuse me, The Real.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
that's
The View.
Yeah,
The
Real was the one that had
Tamar in there.
Tamar in the crew.
All them. Okay.
And she's not up there no more. So, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda is going to get a new show, and let me read to you where you can find her. Amanda Seals is headed to the airways. The actress / activist has teamed up with Reach Media for her own syndicated radio show and podcast, The Amanda Seals Show, and it started today. The Insecure star will rock the mic on Philadelphia's WRNB 100.3 FM. Wow, FM. With Seals being such an outspoken, powerful, and influential voice in entertainment, it's only right that she has her own show. I am beyond excited to be partnering with Radio 1 and Reach Media to launch the Amanda Seals Show. She said in a statement, after years of sticking with my brand of comedy, academy to cultivate a community, this feels like more of an opportunity, but a purpose-filled possibility to empower and change minds using humor to translate the truth. which she's been doing that anyway. So I'll start with you again, birthday girl. By the way, that is Moochie's cash out. It is her birthday tonight. Send her all the love, all the hammers. You know, you send her a C note, she can buy a whole lot of hammers. So hit that sister. So Moochie, how do you feel about this young lady getting her own radio show? And will you check out any of her podcasts or radio show?
Yes, I will, because I feel like they was trying to stifle her on the View. I mean, not the View, on
the Real.
They was trying to stifle her on there. They wanted her to fit in a cookie cutter shape with those people, and she just didn't fit in. She was more boisterous, and she wasn't going to bite her tongue to certain things, and she just stood on her principles, and that's what I liked about her. So yeah, I want to hear what she was talking about. I want to see where this goes. I want to hear what she's talking about.
Right.
Gotcha. What you think, Nita?
Yeah, you know, I like her. I like Amanda. Amanda is abrasive.
Yes.
She's a little rough around the edges, but you know, I like that about a woman. So you don't got
me
no
too.
qualms. You don't got no qualms about me with that. But I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with her stance 100% of the times. Maybe 80 of the 100%. I mean, I like her. I like that she stands in her and she voices her opinion, and she does not want to be, you know, silenced. And she, you know, she's just, I just like that she rejects the status quo. Like she's just, I like that. I admire it about her. I'm glad that she has her opportunity. We don't need people like Angela Yee, who doesn't really have a voice and don't really, I mean, she's just a go along to get along type of girl or whatever. We need somebody else that's going to bring a different opinion to the masses. And so, yes, I'm here for it.
What you got, Monique?
So I have a like/dislike feeling for Amanda Seales. Like, I like her. There's things that I really, really, really like about her, and then there's things that I don't like about her. Like Nita said, I agree with her. I'll say, but 75 to 80% of the time, I'm agreeing with her. Right?
I'm with her. That's where I'm at with her. I'm with her about 70%.
Yeah, I'm with her about that much. So I rock with her.
I see where you're coming from.
But some of her stuff, I'd be like, nah, girl, you know, like even with the Real, I knew when they announced it, I knew it was gonna be bad. I said she does not belong on a show like that. She needs her own show. I said that 2-3 years ago,
right,
when they first announced it. So this is good. She needs to do something solo. Her personality, she can't really. I'm not saying she can't work with people, but the way she is for like a talk show thing. AKA not really. Ask Issa Rae.
Wow.
Oh,
look,
man,
we know the inside deal, Momo.
There was a lot of drama surrounding her on Insecure with other cast members. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened. But anyway, I'm happy for her. I'm proud of her. This is what she needs. Something solo dolo so she can do it how she wants to do it, abrasive and all. She needs her own thing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming in another comedian. It's the big homie Jay Mo coming to the Moochie birthday celebration. How you doing down there, brother Jay?
I'm all right. Sorry for being late. I must have been more tired than I realized.
And you should be, ladies. If y'all don't follow Jay Mo,
I wish I looked as good as Moochie.
Oh, thank you, Jay. No, you look like you well rested. Stop saying that. You look like you needed to sleep. You well rested. You good.
Well, Moochie, I think he's trying to tell you, you know, he don't mind somebody going and getting him that Jay Holiday and try to make him look tired again. Put him to bed. You know.
You want to be put to bed. He like
night.
I've been known to like a little lullaby. Yeah.
So Jay, I'm talking. We're talking about one of your contemporaries in comedy, Amanda Seales. she's got her own radio show and podcast on Philly 100.3 FM, and she's going to be doing this solo. So just wondering, how do you feel about her getting her own show, and how do you feel about the sister?
Yeah, I mean, I like her. I remember when she was Amanda Diva. Remember that on MTV? And yeah, so I always had a little crush on her from that. Little thick red bone. No, but she's actually pretty funny. She just had a stand-up special on HBO. It's called I Be Knowing.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty good, so I think she should be able to do a good job. I like her. I liked her on Insecure. They started putting her role back though, but you know,
I wonder what that was about. I wonder why they
don't know the inside deal.
I know a little stuff. I mean, did y'all notice that the last season she did not do any promo? She didn't post not name. I think she posted one picture. Something it was a falling out at the end, unfortunately. But even before the end, she had issues with certain cast members, did not like her. Remember, she was kicked out of Issa Rae's party or publicist party. It was
what?
I remember that.
This was like 2-3 years ago. It was like a big deal.
I remember that too.
She got kicked out of an industry party. I think it was hosted by Issa Rae's publicist.
Get out of here.
She's not a go along to get along type of girl.
Right. She probably started saying, some stuff they probably wasn't agreeing with. And it's hard to say who was right in that situation, but it was some riff going on. Because her role was more prominent in the show at first. And she was pregnant and her husband then they just started.
They dialed her back real fast.
They did.
Wow.
Dialed her back and moved her and all of that.
Yeah, they moved moved out of the city. They moved her ass away. Like, okay, we'll fix you.
Wow.
We ain't gonna kill you off, but you moving out of California, and this is a California show, so.
See ya.
That's damn near killing you off. I mean, hell, how many times had they done that with Victor Newman? But he always come back on The Young and the Restless. I mean, I was like, dang, wow. So Moochie, tell the people what they're going to be doing with you coming up real soon, because we about to get out of here so you can finish your intoxication that you're doing tonight. Intoxication.
Look, we doing a little after party. And we're going to have some, we play the lyrics game with the songs. I did leave in my community tabs, but nobody replied. If you got a song that you want to put the lyrics down where we could guess, we're going to have fun tonight. I just want to have fun and be with the people who I'm with all the time on YouTube. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have a fun. It's a celebration. Last week with the whole thing with Takeoff, it was a down mood. And I'm just trying to change the energy. I'm not trying to forget about him because, this was it's a hard subject, and I just want to have fun on my birthday.
Amen, sister. You got it.
So join us.
So when is that going to start at 10 o'clock, Moochie?
Yeah, but I set it for 10:15 just in case we ran over. But we could start it early and get it in, y'all. We got fun. Pretty girls gonna be on with me. I'm sure you guys, if you want to join, I would love to have that. And that's about it. I just wanted to do something for my
ladies
birthday.
And gentlemen.
Today is the day I wanted to celebrate it with the people who I'm with all the time. And it's y'all.
Right. And we appreciate that, man. I appreciate you all coming to see it.
Yeah, she's under the weather. She's under the weather. She's not feeling well. And, I send my love out to her. I know she'll be all right. When she gets well, me and her will do a little celebration thing. She know.
Yeah. There ain't nothing going on with that. So J-Mo, what you got going on your channel, my brother? And then we'll all get on out of here and go celebrate Moochie.
Hey, I ain't gonna do nothing tonight. It's Moochie night. So everybody gone and support Moochie.
Thank you.
Go on and watch Moochie and chop it up with her for her birthday tonight. I ain't doing nothing tonight. I'll do something tomorrow. yeah, tomorrow at 10, I got a bunch of stuff and the drinking game coming back.
And he got you be having your little topics that you talk about, like relationship topics and things like that. Okay.
We're gonna be talking about it. So
so it's gonna,
Jay,
it's gonna
when
be
you going to see
Black
Panther? You going to see Black Panther this week?
It come out this week already?
Thursday, yeah.
Damn, man, I'm getting old. Time flies.
Our first topic.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next week, Jay.
Dude, that's part of the problem. They don't like
next week, Jay, we're gonna review the show on Monday night.
All right.
Everybody
probably
go,
So you check it out.
I'll probably go Friday because, like I say, it don't be a lot to do.
Gotcha. That's all good. Hey.
I guess
ladies and gentlemen,
I'll run the streets like I used to.
Who that girl sitting on the couch behind you, Jay?
Hey, we both about to be surprised. You got me looking like, where's she at? Bring your ass, get off the couch. Bring your ass over here.
And look, Moochie had me looking like it really was something going on because I saw the cushion. I see that pillow cushion.
Right.
Pillow cushion.
He looked too. He like
bring your ass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Please go break some bread, show some love to my homegirl Moochella on her channel. She's going to get things rocking at 10 o'clock. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Everybody's link is in the description. Show them all some love. I'll be back Wednesday night with Living Legend to do some politics, some current events, some crap going on in our community. And we'll see which one of these crazy ass politicians won some of these elections coming up. Till then, go rock with Moochie.
And vote tomorrow, y'all. Vote.
Hold on.
Vote.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I wanted to see something right quick.
Wait, what?
Jay wants to see something before we get out of here.
I'm doing something in real time.
This gonna be fire.
All right.
Moochie.
Oh, by the way, can I say something to the subscribers? Look, if y'all think these women are hot, can y'all just go click on their link in the description?
Oh, thank you.
Last week, I saw so many people talking, oh, that Monique is just a chocolate milkshake. Well, nigga, stick a straw in her. And her link is in the description.
On the place to the yard.
He said, come get a slurp, man.
Yeah, like bruh. Go. Then somebody was like, man, that Moochie, boy, I love that. I can listen to that accent all night. I said, are you subscribed to her channel? Okay. Like,
you need to.
Like, if you want her not to have a hammer,
rock you to sleep with this voice.
If you want Moochie not to have a hammer, that's right. And Moochie, I told the guy, I said, if he wants you not to have a hammer, he need to bring his hammer. That's what I told him. And put it down just right.
Well, I was just saying, hold on. I just wanted to send Moochie a little birthday gift before she goes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So y'all go ahead and hit her up on the Cash App for the birthday.
That's right. We out of here, y'all. I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.
Later.